Today we're gonna have a little bit of fun with the very new Germany focus tree, and honestly, very much props to Germany, yes, to Paradox, because the new Germany focus tree is so fun. And sorry, Ward Watchers, we are just gonna there we go. We're gonna turn on Iron Man mode because I'm not a shill cheater. You know, I'm gonna prove that. Fuck. That this is all easy. Oops, no, spoilers. Okay. As always, just skip ahead a couple of minutes, Ward Watchers. There we go, we're gonna turn on Iron Man mode. You can see the little crown. We are gonna turn the Iron Man German Reich 2. Bit crazy that I only have 2 Germany runs. But there we go. New Germany focus tree. New guide. Especially cool because this is a completely offline guide for once. Haven't done that in quite a while for Halswan. So, let's first talk about the elephant in the loom. You can either go with the 4-year plan or with pegging. Pegging is a little bit nicer for the late game, or, you know, for the middle game. 4-year plan is very strong in the early game, and if you can get autarky, you have 0% consumer goods from MIFO builds. You're not gonna get any passive MIFO builds. So, like, you have a Wirtschaftswunder, everything is fine. So, that's why the 4-year plan, if it works, is very nice for, you know, late game. Admittedly, you don't really need it in the late game if you're already steamrolling. But you know, like, it's fun, it's more green numbers. Now, I would personally recommend you go with the left path if you're a little bit newer to the game. Simply because that feels a little bit like old Germany. You're a bit weaker because, you know, you lose the, you don't have the insane mill factory construction speed from the MIFO builds, and the first 1 year you are crippled until you do all of these focuses. But what's cool is if you do that path, you don't have to do Anschluss early. So Austria can do a couple more focuses to build more factories and all that. Having said all that, I mean, I am German. You know, if I see Totaler Krieg, then I mean, we kind of have to. Which also means we are first gonna go with the Rhineland, as is tradition. Now, as I said, if you go with pegging, I would personally first do all of these focuses to get your consumer goods down, and then you can do your political path. So it's a little bit different, but I still feel like if you follow this guide to the T, you are gonna perform perfectly fine. So, again, right. That is focuses talked about. Special projects. The new fun little toys that are absolutely shite. We're gonna get Grote, just because he's an armored specialist, and we are immediately gonna assign him to the Flammpanzer. I wanna get my flame tags out as soon as possible. Research is pretty much just the basic stuff. Construction, research, and then I believe in my notes I said, I believe it was gun. Did I not write it down? Bro, I swear. Okay, I guess. I guess I jotted everything down except for that one. Let me just quickly think. I doused believe it was gun. Oh no, it was not gun. It was Marines, right? Because I wasn't sure because we do need our PP early on. There's a ton of things that I want with my PP, and we're gonna build in. I believe it was Hessen, Oberbayern, and Moselland. Yes. These 3 states are nice. The Reichsautobahn is gonna be added to Hanover, Brandenburg, Saxon, and Franken. So we're gonna keep those building slots free because we are gonna get 100% infrastructure in those states. So we want to get the most out of there. And With those states, we are gonna get enough civ factories to get to the Heraeus research facilities for our 5th research slot. So also very nice. Okay, let's construct. Oh, right, there we go. I just saw it, research. Production, very simple. We're gonna destroy the Panzer, we're gonna destroy all of those planes. I don't really give a shit. We're gonna dunk all of these down to 1 level in terms of navy, because these ships are absolutely shite. Hey, technically you could finish those destroyers. I mean, at the end of the day, they are screening ships, but I'm just gonna delete them. I want proper destroyers, which also means I'm gonna delete those destroyers. The submarines, they're not great, but I mean, they're submarines. There we go. We're gonna finish all of these. And then I'm gonna chuck 9 on convoys. And we're also gonna bump the repair queue. Okay, as for the exact numbers, 12 on guns, 7 on support. Just gonna make sure that I'm actually recording. 5 on AA. 4 on RT to use our actually, there we go. There we go. We don't need that much support. 4 on RT to use all of our tungsten. And then we are gonna queue up 20 guns. We're gonna queue up the train. And there we go. We're gonna delete the trucks so we have them on support equipment. So we, you know, right now we don't have any rubber, so I want to make the most out of this. And there we go. That's fine. That's all of the production talked about. We're gonna build about 41 of those cavalry brigades. Well, we're gonna build more. Actually, 33, there we go. 43. And then we're gonna dunk these out as soon as possible. In terms of designers, honestly, for single player, Daimler-Benz is probably the best one for medium tanks. MAN is nice, but does give you stats that you don't really care that much about. You know, like a little bit more heart attack, a little bit more breakthrough, piercing. But Daimler-Benz just gives you speed, production efficiency and all that. So I'm gonna go for these. And then the rest we can ignore. You could go for Henschel for some, you know, speedier flame tanks or such. But I personally will just go with Daimler-Benz. Actually, with Henschel, you do get MIO. Yeah, you do get MIOs here. So you could actually use it, but I'm just gonna dunk everything on Daimler-Benz. That's perfectly fine. All right, that's all of that dealt with. That's all of that dealt with. We might as well stack the army. We get 2 of those beautiful infantry divisions. We're gonna send them to Ethiopia, and we are gonna send air volunteers, although it doesn't really matter, they don't have an airport. So, there we go. Mifa builds, we don't care about. You could technically go with, dump a little bit of PP into the demand Dutch trade with Germany. That will lock them out of the focus over here. Well, they cave to the British, but I don't really care. I'm just gonna conquer them and call it a day. And then we can get all of the resources down here for ourselves. Right, I only talked about the tank designer. Now, for the ships, I am honestly not gonna care that much. I'm just gonna focus on Blom and Vos. And we're just gonna put everything on torpedoes, because that is what I care about right now in this game. Okay, Now, for the plain MIOs, we are gonna go with Focke-Wulf. Focke-Wulf is just gonna give you so much range, and range is hard to come by, so we are just gonna dunk everything on Focke-Wulf. It's just such a nice designer. And for our cars, we're gonna still go with the Junkers, just because the Junkers, I mean, like, you get like, what, 45 ground attack if you're done with all of this? Like, come on. Come on! Right, the rest, I mean, we only care about the infantry, the automotive, the support, and the artillery. I mean, I'm still gonna use the helicopter designer. We might be able to get, you know, use 2 helicopters against Russia. In general, you are just gonna get all of the production increases with your MIOs. And there we go. Actually, yeah, Germany gets the additional one here. So we're first gonna go with that one. There we go. That's fine for the infantry equipment. And Opel. And with the support equipment, I'm honestly just gonna grab all of the increased funds, because it doesn't really matter. Like, you're not gonna use this for infantry equipment. I mean, it's nice that it's here, but what's the fucking point? Okay, we're also gonna adjust the territory management occupation laws. We're gonna put it on harsh quotas and cavalry, because cavalry has the increased suppression value, and harsh quotas, so we get the most factories and all of that out of the land, because we're not gonna hold land that much, considering we're gonna stick with the MIFO builds, so might as well get as many factories out of it as we can. Alright, so this guy is going to Ethiopia. Now, the cool thing about Ethiopia is I don't really give a shit. Legitimately. If we lose Ethiopia, I mean... the best thing is just we piss off Mussolini and we get a little bit of army XP. So we are just gonna go with that. As for guys, I don't really care. I guess we can get Lutz. There we go. If you want to, you can try and get a mountaineer going, so you get an adaptable guy going, but I'm not gonna care. We're just gonna railroad these to the front, and then we're just gonna let Mussolini grind us. And, you know, again, I'm not gonna micro Ethiopia. I'm gonna take a little bit of a look, so we, you know, keep grinding, but I don't really care about the outcome there. If Ethiopia survives, that's great, because then we can annex Ethiopia later, but if it doesn't, then it's fine. We're gonna go with the Führerprinzip, because I do want Todd in power as soon as possible. And then we are also gonna get back immediately. Again, as much army XP as we can. Get it going, get it grinding. And there we go. I'm just gonna do a little bit of micromanagement here, just to make sure we stay in battle. But for the most part, this should be fine. Don't even have to take too much of a look. And next up is Kesselring. Also want as much air XP as we can get. And as I said, next one, we're just gonna hire Todd, just because he gives us Civ factory construction speed, and down here 15%. Was it that one? No. No, with the organization Todd, we get another 15% construction tech research speed and mill factories and all that. It's just such a good focus. And I believe next one, yeah, we're gonna heat for Neuert's concerns. Honestly, I mean, it's neat that I added the Wehrmacht and this one, but honestly, left one is just so much better. More XP gain. I don't really care about the justified war goal time. And you can also get more operatives down here, which I also don't really care about. But I mean, it's neat, I guess. Oh, right. We also need to stack up our navy. Just left click all of these, right click them, and press H. So they stack up. We're gonna do some naval exercises and get units in power. We're gonna disband all of those planes. We're gonna click on Westfalen. We're gonna get our CAS and our fighters deployed, or I guess just our fighters, there we go. And we're just gonna shift left click them to train them as well. Alright. Austria wants to be a little bit of a prick. Oh god, I can't. There we go. Had a tap back. Mechanical computing, we're gonna get next. And then we are gonna just spend the 50 PP on Austria. If you wanted to, you could wait, but there we go. I don't really care. After Neurath, we are gonna go with the army focus over here. Again, more army XP and more funds for Henschel, which I don't really care, but you know, that's just nice. There we go. Just deploy those cavalry, and I do know you can cheese Austria by deploying 1 width divisions because they are fully equipped, and then you can immediately Anschluss and all that. Get your MIFO builds down and all that, but I am just gonna work under the assumption that this will be fixed. And, you know, like that's the main point. Technically, we can cheese the Anschluss. We will always be able to cheese the Anschluss in some way, no matter how many times Paradox tries to fix it. But you know, just in case it actually gets fixed, I want this guy to stay a little bit more relevant than just for 2 days. There we go. We're just gonna spread the horses out, just so they don't eat up all the supply. And we shall also get professional officer corps. More XP. And then we're also gonna get the new Panzer Doctrine immediately. And what did I want? Was it Schacht already? Yes. Schacht and Räder. Just for the less consumer goods, and later on he will also give us mill factories. There we go. I don't really care. We don't really use Henschel. So I'm just gonna pick whatever here. And we will also get bold attack. Oh, I should also unpause. And between concentrated and dispersed, the endless question without an answer, I will go with concentrated because that will scale us better. But I will actually admit, with the new Germany, if you go with 4-year plan, dispersed is probably better. Or, you know, like, it's gonna make it easier for you. There shouldn't be too much of a difference, really, because you do, you know, like, most of our important tech comes in very late before the war, so I'm perfectly fine if you want to go with dispersed. I'm gonna go with concentrated, because that will allow us to stack as many guns as we can, and, you know, make the Anschluss a little bit easier. And I also just like concentrated. It's big number. Big number is always nice. And we shall get Räder, as I already teased. Okay, with that, we can now start the 4-year plan. Because now we will finish with the construction focus, and then we can use the speed bump on something proper. Alright, the nationalist civil... That's fucking hell. I can't talk anymore. I've been yapping too much. The Spanish Civil War has kicked off, and we shall immediately send 3 Panzerdivisionen to Jose. With air volunteers, please. There we go. We have developed the Flammpanzer, and we shall immediately create the best Flammpanzer known to man. Daimler-Benz. I guess we might as well. No, I don't really care about the Christie subscription. There we go. Flamethrower, crappiest one-man turret, interwar tank, the mittlere Traktor. Congratulations. 3 point. Yeah, I almost made the same mistake as I did in a test run, and then I had to delete 3,000 flame tanks. There we go. Make sure it's actually a flame support tank. Otherwise, you will just produce tanks that you are not gonna use for anything. We're gonna put 5 on those. Actually, 3 factories. That's fine. And bump them over the Opel. All right. Just gonna. Oh fuck. Okay. I believe concentrated was the next one. I mean construction. Radios and MGs, right. We're gonna get a radio tech for the Spanish Civil War, and we are gonna get the MGs just for better infantry, and there we go. As for these guys, we are immediately gonna promote. Was it Bock? No. Was it Blow? Wasn't it Blow? No. It can't have been Blow. Blow is from Austria. Yeah, it was Bock. And Manstein is the general. There we go. We're going to promote Bock to a field marshal, and we're going to use Manstein as our general, just because those two are brilliant strategists. We're going to draw a general frontline, very important. That way we can get organizer under for Bock, and then we can get logistics with it as well. Aggressive assault, offensive doctrine, and we could technically get Fortress Buster, but I don't really care. There we go. March with these, and we shall get our 2 plane. Oh, there we go. The 2 stacked planes, please. And we shall immediately start attacking, I guess. With the planes. Some air superiority. Then we're gonna do autarky. And with the tanks, we're just gonna micro a little bit. Clean up the borders up top, and then, you know, check in with Ethiopia. We can get our guys over here to Addis Ababa, just to hold a little bit better, and then they're gonna grind perfectly fine without our help. We're gonna attack here, grind up a little bit, and yep, that's fine. I believe next focus should be not yet. The Institute price controls, but after that we're gonna get Goebbels. We want our consumer goods, our Miefables, to be crippled, or you know, cripple us the least, and then we can get my favorite man in the government. Because he's not Himmler, he's not a rat. Okay, I honestly shouldn't say that Goebbels is my favorite man. No. Oh, no. I already know somebody in 20 years is gonna find this clip, and I will lose a job because of that. But it's gonna be fine, because for a very short time, I did get a little bit of internet fame. Okay, now that we have the other non-rat, we shall get the Legion Condor going, and we shall also get war economy going to just improve our, well, army XP gain and all that. Oh, there we go. Ethiopia has fallen, and our guys were almost encircled. That's a funny little thing that happens with volunteers, but that's gonna fall over in a second. Now, honestly, I don't really care about the Swiss affairs. We don't really need to intervene. It doesn't really matter. Like, you're gonna get the malice anyway, so that's fine. We shall also get naval reform, Aircrew service. No, I also want centralized control. I was a little bit too early, I guess. There we go. We lost like 2 days now, but I wanted to be lazy about it, otherwise I forget. There we also got centralized control. And then we shall get the Reichsautobahn. We shall also hire the organization toward insane 10%, 5% mill factory, and 15% construction tech. So it's cheap, so it's just very good. We're also gonna send even more volunteers to Spain. We could send 5 right now. I believe if we deploy those, we can send 1 more. That should be the horses, right? Yeah, there we go. Ha ha! I am so good at this game. I know everything about it. There we go. We're gonna get these 2. I guess we can also get this guy because he already has a little bit of XP. Or technically, we could use somebody else who doesn't have XP. I honestly don't care. There we go. We're just gonna send these 6 and under Oswald Lutz. Oh. Wait. Ah! Because in my test run I did it very late, so I guess we're only gonna send these 3. There we go. That way we have 6. We are sending 6 over there. And then we shall get improved machine tools. As well as concentrated industry in a second. Oh, we already have our factories. Improved machine tools. That can't be right. There we go. We're gonna get concentrated industry. And we should also get construction. We will get, we'll go full send in Brandenburg, Sachsen, Hanover, and Franken for mill factories. And keep on pushing, keep on pushing. Those light tank divisions will not really consist of light tanks anymore, but that's not my problem. I'm not fighting on the front. Ah, there we go. I slipped a little bit with my line here. With my guide. We shall get the KDF wagon next. Which is a little bit nerfed from the previous one. From the old version, but it's still fine. As for these 3 guys, we are just gonna send them, there we go, over here. They can hold the front a little bit. And also give you organizer. Although I guess he shouldn't get organizer because that one is not a battle plan. Although we're not using the battle plan. I believe. Me for decisions are later. We still need a little bit of PP. I honestly should fix the formatting a little bit with my guides. But it's fine. This is all on the VAR channel. Nobody's gonna watch this. Right, to accelerate the rearmament program is next. More mill factory construction speed. And then we shall also get Architect finally. And I guess I can already click all of those beautiful decisions. We're not gonna click the scrap metal or the Gumbos Treaty. The Gumbos Treaty we are just not gonna click in general because that pisses off Hungary. But the rest we can just click. Keep our consumer goods down. And then we shall also get the smoke generators. Alright, front with the tanks. Honestly, I'm mostly just interested in them pushing us. ideally. Doesn't really look like they're pushing that much right now. I mean, they're pushing over here, but that will change with the anarchists popping up. I guess we can send them down here. And potentially take Almeria. I honestly, again, I don't really care about anything that happens over there. And then we shall get the Heraeus research facilities. I'm not sure. Oh, right. Party Chancellor has. There we go. With the industrial plan questioned, you can either get one of these three. Now, Göring doesn't really make sense because we don't hold that much land ourselves. Technically, once you conquer the world, Göring is very nice, but at that point you don't need the additional resources. He's also going to be nicer for the economic growth, because again, you don't have to do Reichskommissariat and all that. Speer, I personally do prefer in the late game 10% factory output and also MIO buffs. 10% factory output is just so big. But we do need the industry, so Todd is our man. And there we go. Next one on the list is the oil processing. Now, Denmark, I honestly don't give a shit about. Number one, that clusters consumer goods factories we don't have. Number two, Denmark is just going to cancel that in 2 weeks. So I have other plans for Denmark. Oh, those tanks are attritioning actually. There we go. Again, I don't really care about the tanks, but you know, we might as well keep them. As much of them as we can. Now with the projects, there we go. I'm done with the land warfare facility. And yeah. You can develop something more, but honestly, I personally don't really like the rest that you have. Again, keep on deploying those horses. It doesn't matter that they're under-equipped right now. We just want men and horses. And then we should also get rubber processing. I hardly know her! And we might as well auto with these guys. If you want to do micro, you could be more efficient, but I don't really care. We're also gonna get Hess. These are our 3 guys. You could get Himmler. Himmler is rather similar and gives you operatives and all that, so it's kind of nice, but I just, you know, I like the funds gain, and, you know, more PP is always nice and all that. And the research speed and, you know. Hey. And again, I also find Himmler weird to use because he's also much better once you have conquered everything. So, we're just gonna go with Hess. Okay, fire control, right. We're gonna do some damage control. Yes, we're gonna build a navy. A very strong and mighty one, definitely. And it's not gonna consist of shitty ships, also. Scrap metal, very good, yes. Yay. Alright, we have significant progress towards Anschluss. We are gonna get these cavalry out. I'm gonna press this very interesting consolidate button. We're gonna get 7 more divisions. Is that enough? Yes, that is. Oh! I just love how it works. There we go. Everything is calculated. We are gonna Anschluss. Right on time. Ideally, you can also recall those guys, but I believe I don't know if that counts towards our manpower that we have right now, but that's fine. There we go. I do believe the thing is, in my test run, I picked Hess before I did Hergaeus, so I have 1 research slot more than everything here, so everything is now fucked. But I mean, for you, you just have to follow me, and I do know enough about the game, so I can adjust accordingly. Right, with Anschluss going on now, we do have to keep a little bit, we do have a couple of things that we need to do now. We're gonna get Franz Selte in a second. There we go. A little bit less stability, but that's fine. Factory output, production efficiency, growth, and base. And the growth and base is very good because our industry will start growing tremendously soon. You know what? I'm just gonna get the radio. Fuck whatever we're done there. I guess we can also put 5 more. Yeah, we're also gonna put 5 more on guns right now because we don't have the rubber just yet. We are gonna. There was one more thing. Right, the Abwehr. We also need to form our agency, and that one is gonna be very useful. Very, very useful. There we go. Oh, veteran divisions, yes. 75% more modifiers in combat. Not that it really matters because these are gonna get converted into something else and then lose all of the XP, but you know, until then, they are gonna be very nice. Right, now that we have the Anschluss, we can not immediately do Sudetenland. Did I already? Okay, I did not. Good. Good, good. There we go. We're just gonna spam more horses. And I doused believe that is enough to do Sudetenland now. Yes. A little bit ahead of schedule with the whole Sudetenland thing, but I mean, it's not my problem. There we go, Anschluss. Actually, we probably got enough after the Anschluss, so there we go. Yugoslavia, I honestly don't give a shit about the event. It doesn't matter. Literally, the decision in the event does not matter. More factories. Keep on spamming in 100% states. And bump this one up because that one is almost finished. That one up because it's almost finished. And then the 80% states. There we go. We might as well get fire control. And we shall also get the infantry tech. And I will start improving relations with Japan. Because sadly, he does not like us enough. But there we go. A little bit of complimenting his chin should do the trick. Oh, his chins. There we go. We're also gonna hire Ludwig Edel and send him to London as a small little trip, because we are Germans, we do like the British. Right, now that everything here is fixed, we shall put 15 on artillery, we shall put 15 on AA, and I believe it was 10 on support. 10 on support, yes. And I guess we can put 10 on the Versuchsflammpanzer. But we shall bump the Karabiner down to 15, because we don't need that much infantry equipment. again, keep on making sure that these guys are grinding up very nicely. It does not matter if they die, if they lose XP. That is not my problem. Yeah, we just got damage control. We're gonna continue going down because if you've never played with a navy, these two lines, damage control and fire control, as well as smoke generators, are integral. Smoke generators, if your navy is ever retreating, it needs to get out of there fast. If it's retreating, it is a sitting duck. So it needs to get as much speed as possible to dodge and, you know, also just to retreat. Damage control gives you less damage. So if you get hit, you will take less damage, and fire control is just very nice because it buffs the damage. It's not super important for our current navy, but, you know, it's still, for navy in general, it's going to be very useful. And just in case we do have to divert, it's just nice to have it, just in case. Bro, I yapped too much. There was something I needed to do. Right, the attaché to Japan. Oh god, if I forgot about that, that would have been pretty bad. Would have lost us quite a bit of Japan, I don't care. I mean, Yunnan, I don't care. Would have lost us quite a bit of army XP as well. There we go. Second spy, also to London. Now, we do get more and more army XP. We can spend it, of course, but I would like to keep it as long as we can. Because, you know, all of the modifiers that we get to get it cheaper. Right. Eastern claims. Get Memel. And yeah, okay, you are running very low on tanks, but it's fine. There we go. We shall also create the most important and strongest ship that you can ever imagine. It is called the 1936 destroyer hull with 3 torpedoes and 1 light battery, I guess. And then we shall start pumping it. Pop it, pump it, twist it. And the communists, they are losing a little bit of land. They have already lost Madrid, which is pretty bad. Like, if they hold Madrid, they can hold out. But if they've already lost that, that could make a difference. Now, we are going to establish production targets next. And we are getting very, very close. There we go. We get Mimel. And actually, I shall retreat with those guys. We are going to send them over here. Can we send more volunteers? Yeah, we can send 3 more volunteers. I mean, we might as well. There we go. The Mountaineer and 2 infantry. There we go. And we can also get 1 more plane. There we go. Let's do just that. Get them over here. More plane XP. Oh shit, are they? Oh. Don't want to keep you on deploy. That's pretty bad. There we go. The divisions in Spain have arrived in Sevilla. Okay, for some reason. That's fine. You're gonna go down here, and you're gonna go up here again. Then we shall get the Granatwerfer. We might as well keep on training the new ships. Shit, even more to research. And I already forgot about the agencies. That's also pretty big. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We do have enough time. Just gotta make sure. Honestly, the additional research slot messed up my entire game plan here. Yeah, let's get range improvements. We also need those, definitely. And there we go. We shall hire Guderian for 10% more speed on our tanks. And it is time. We shall invest into mobile infantry. There we go. Half of our doctrine is done. And there's still much more to get. We're gonna go with left because that gives us more orc and all that. Right, we get more breakthrough, which I guess is nice, but you don't really need that much more breakthrough with your tanks. So the orc is just, you know, it buffs our entire army instead of just our tanks. We're gonna divert the sale of bombers because I don't have bombers. Bombers are absolutely stupid. So that is gonna give us the most out of the entire thing. With that, we will also start puppeting Czechoslovakia, get the Czechoslovak gold, because our MIFO builds, they are gonna ramp up a little bit. I mean, they're only in 13% right now, but, you know. Still. Can you guys ever leave? What the fuck? Okay, my AI is completely fucked. What the fuck? That's... interest. Yeah, they're not at all moving. Okay, I hope that doesn't happen in the actual war, in the Civil War, in the Spanish Civil War. It doesn't matter. Because that just gives us a little more army experience. You know, if it happens in the real war, that's pretty bad. Here we go, just wait a second. So we get all of our Navy XP. And fuck, I forgot about it again. Army department. We shall also prepare a collaboration government. Automatically repeat that and just prepare it. And then let's get the medium tank chassis. We shall also get the Fate of Czechoslovakia. Yay! They're definitely gonna accept. Right, with the Reich service, you can now use all of these decisions to get more construction speed and all that. But I'm not gonna. Right, we shall also start converting our infantry to something that actually makes sense, which is, there we go, add one artillery piece. We're gonna remove one of these guys, and we shall add a flame tank and a support anti-air. And that is beautiful. We actually have enough already, okay. Right, because all of these guys are not converted yet. Let's also do just that. The entire army will now be organized. And they shall move to Poland. There we go. Then we shall get the YouTube pills with our agency. These guys we can just cancel. We are gonna create another stack of infantry divisions, and then that is it. Honestly, that is a bummer that this doesn't auto. There we go. Aragon is gone. Aragon. I should stick to making guards. And we shall also get the artillery piece. These tanks are still grinding up. Air Force Department is also very useful. And that is it. 20 mils in arty, yes. We shall now develop West Germany. Fuck! Ah, there we go. We're just building in here. For a second I thought I already built everything here, but... Just keep on pumping mill factories. Every single one of those. It all matters. And then we shall set up Slovakia as a puppet state. Technically, you can release Czechoslovakia or Böhmen-Mähren. Right now, that does not matter, because this is not gonna modify our MIFA builds, but, you know, just a thing to keep in mind before we start the war. But we shall get over here, get even more land doctrine construction speed. And honestly, yeah, there we go. We're just gonna pump a lot on artillery pieces right now. It's not really that worth it, but I mean, that's fine. A lot of our tech that we really care about unlocks in a minute, like the improved tank engine. Wait a minute. Let's get construction already. And then let's also get the aerodynamics facility. Actually, let's build it over here in the Rhineland. And we shall bump you over here. Just so we finish. There we go. We're gonna finish that one in Hessen, and then we're gonna focus on the Rhineland one. Or the facility. And then we shall get coal liquefaction, which is gonna add a couple of refineries to our, a couple of MIFA builds to our, a couple of consumer goods to our MIFA builds. Jesus, but it's fine. There we go. It was that complicated. Oh, and right, we should also import from Sweden, and I believe, yeah, there we go, we need just a couple more factories to make the most use out of our tungsten, so let's just do that. Oh, Spain, come on. Bro, what the fuck? Where did you find light tanks from? Ah, I guess Czechoslovakia and Austria. There we go, we are almost out of fuel, and we should have, yeah, we do have our doctrines, so we're just gonna get these two as well, but the rest of our army XP we'll keep, and I mean, look at this. We are almost done with our entire doctrines before even 1939. Auftragstaktik, what? Ah, that's that one. We're gonna get Auftragstaktik, gives us also more land doctrine cost reduction, but also 10% initiative, which is very big. I mean, that on everyone? That is just Germany for you, I guess, or Paradox. I do know we are out of fuel, but it's perfectly fine. I don't really care. Like, we're gonna take malices on our tanks, but we're still gonna get all of the XP from them tanks, from the tanks, so it's fine. Also gonna bump a little bit here. I guess we can produce a couple more flame tanks. Let's put 15 on those and 2 on trains. And let's get logistics. And then we can also expand the Luftwaffe. And we will get the final MIFO decision that we're going to care about, the Ersatzmaterial. And then we shall just... There we go. We're going to finish the factories that are building right now. And then we're just going to start pumping out as much of the rubber, of the juicy, juicy rubber that we can. And there we go. Finished the... Oh! Woo! Knowledge is power! Yes, we're also gonna recognize Bulgarian claims, even if we don't do it later on. I mean, we just get relations with Bulgaria, so that's fine. That's nice. Okay, a couple more factories. I mean, I don't really care about anything right now. I guess we can put them on... Yeah, let's put them on trucks. Because we're gonna get rubber in a second anyway, so that's perfectly fine. We shall also get extensive conscription. And the Spanish Civil War, I believe, is over. Aeronautical Research Institute, yep, Spanish Civil War is over. So let us also completely fix the army now. Oh, look at the veterans. I mean, it doesn't matter because all of these are gonna lose all of their XP in a second, but it's fine. It's still nice to look at. In the meantime, we're gonna get these guys over here. We're gonna get our 24 stack deployed. We're gonna train 10 more and call it a day. Those 24 go over here. We get Bock. Was it Bock? Yep, Bock. And we're gonna keep Mannstein on our tanks. We're gonna get Böhme for our Marines. There we go. Let's prepare a naval invasion into Newcastle with, with just 5 guys. Counting is hard. Wilhelmshaven into Newcastle. 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Right, I can also just take a look at the fucking symbols. Ah, fuck! I screwed up. There we go. You guys go into Newcastle, and then we're gonna take 5, and these guys are gonna go into Hull. Then we shall get... I guess we could technically use those 4 for a naval invasion, just so we have more trained guys. Or no, I'm not gonna use this. There we go. We're just gonna play it by the book. Play it by the book. Get those 5 over here. We can get those 4 over here. Actually, we can dismiss those 4. We're gonna produce 1 Infanteriedivision motorisiert. And we're gonna keep those guys around for now. As for the field marshals and generals for these guys, I don't really care. We're just gonna get Grundstedt, because that guy has been used already. Lutz. And again, I don't really care. We're just gonna assign whoever. These are just there to hold the front, so they will just do just that. Even with shitty generals. We're gonna train, shift left click, training button to train those. Aggressive assault or offensive doctrine, regardless, even if they are defending. We're gonna get 12. We're gonna press on Witzleben, Leb once, press S. So we get 12 divisions for the French front and assign those. We're gonna get 1 stack, get these guys into Königsberg. And there we go. That is pretty much all of our setup for the army. Get the new artillery piece. Assign the brilliant Brown. Actually, supply utilization. No. We're gonna have less research speed. Oh no. I don't really care. Doesn't really matter. I mean, it does matter, but that's just a minor modifier. Then we shall get the heavy MGs. Actually, I believe... No. I think that's still fine. I did write down Luftwaffe, but I think I meant Jagdwaffe. I don't think there's any Luftwaffe decisions. Or I just completely screwed up. Alright, Vault Watchers, feel free to just skip ahead a couple of minutes because I'm gonna take a quick piss and then we're gonna fix the rest. Actually, let me just quickly go over here because we do have to do quite a bit now. All right. Actually, fuck. Let me get some water. Water! Okay, also an MAO that I don't care about. Arado, Flugzeugwerke. Wow. I am sorry, I don't care. Dive bombers. Yes. That is the one. For the research bonus for the light aircraft, right? Oh, fuck. I actually screwed up here. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you should have spammed departments to get all of the traits, because now I guess we're gonna start it regardless. The collab government on the UK. We're gonna be a little bit behind there. Should still be fine. I mean, taking out the UK is easy. We just lose out on a little bit of, you know, a little bit of headache. Or also industry and all that. But it's fine. We're gonna manage. That's what I get for abiding too much by the book. Okay, we're first gonna create the proper flame tank that we're gonna need for our divisions. And with proper, I mean I don't really care. There we go, we don't even have the engineers yet. But the most important thing for this one is just that it has a 10 game H speed. There we go. And very important, turn it into a flame tank. There we go. Just to keep up with our tanks. And then we shall get the medium howitzer. It is so beautiful. And you know what? There we go. Radio on second slot. So it can be accompanied by 2 guns. And also wet ammo storage. Technically, you don't really need the wet ammo storage. It's just nicer, so you don't have to worry too much about supply and all that. And we're gonna turn you into a 9 kmh tank. That's what I like to see. We're gonna start creating the new flame tank. You could keep a couple on the old flame tank, but I'm fine with that. That is, yeah, that's the lighting. For a second I was like, no, that is far too cheap. Medium tanks don't cost 1 steel. There we go. We're gonna bump a couple on those. We're gonna go down to 15 of those artillery pieces. And yeah, we're just gonna start spamming medium tanks. As for... there we go. I guess we can also take a look at Air Force Doctrine. And then we're gonna turn the motorized into something good, beautiful, and proper. Something that's actually useful. With the tanks, with our medium tanks, we are gonna ensure that they get the basic medium flame tank, because if we were to use the interwar medium flame tank, we would slow them down. So even if they don't get everything, that's perfectly fine. I'd rather they are fast than they have the flame tanks in tow. And I believe I'm also fine with that setup. We are just gonna get the recon out. Yeah, let's remove the recon. It's a little bit more cheaper. And there we go. We only need 800 for our current requirement, but that will change in a second. Because there we go. We're gonna get that one. We're gonna put you up here. And now we need 2,400 medium tanks. That is perfectly fine. One thing that I would find interesting, how many flame tanks is it? I think it's like 15. I know this game far too much. There we go. We just need 15 for this one. You could technically become Spy Master, but it doesn't do anything. So I'm not gonna do it just yet. Let's also get the rub processing. And then we're gonna form the department. If you want to do some more, all of the cryptologies are nice. The passive defense is nice. The invisible ink is nice. Naval department we might get, depending on how Sea Lion goes. But these are pretty much the ones that, you know, if you have the industry, you should get. The rest is, some of the rest is also nice, but those are the ones that are, you know, actually useful. Then let's do the armament program. And we shall also... Right, I don't have it yet because I fucked up with the up there. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, now I would start decrypting the UK, but, you know. It's just a bummer about the collab government that we lose. We will also hire... where is he? Ah, Rommel. There we go. Still need 4 PP more. Get the Reichswerke going. And then we can get Rommel for better tanks. Also, that is mostly just a reminder for me. I don't think I mentioned it, but if you're watching the VOD, you can just watch. If you're watching the edited version, I do have a VOD channel where this is posted. So if there's anything, actually, there we go. That's enough as a reminder for me. I will just keep it added in the beginning of the VOD. Oh, the fucking edited video, Jesus! I'm so cooked. I'm hungry. Just allow me. Allow me. I'm hungry. There we go. Now we can decrypt the British, as well as get another spy. Let's get the Yankee or the kangaroo. Rosenberg office. And we shall just start importing a little bit of Romanian oil here. Okay, we might need a bit more. We can already take a look at the Navy if the UI allows it. There we go. We're gonna select all of the submarines. We're gonna create a new task force, take all submarines. There we go. Select the rest. And so now we have the submarines under Dönitz. And we shall get these guys under, I guess Reda is nice, with his naval lineage. Let's get the better oil, or fuel refining, I guess. And our consumer goods are getting a little bit high. We're still fine. Ah, too much yapping. I forgot about fighters. Yeah, I still want to create fighters. There we go. A beautiful fighter. I guess we can. No, we cannot. There we go. Early fighter designs are just. They are something, alright. There we go. Put like 5 on those because we have enough trucks. And we can also go down to 2 Flammpanzer. Yep, we have enough in stockpiles now. Then we shall get advanced panzer research, and I believe that was the last focus. I legitimately didn't write down Danzig. Wait, no, I believe I skipped Danzig. Nope, I just didn't write it down. Okay, that's fine. Right, we're just gonna take all of our economy and push it into the Netherlands for now, I guess. Because I want as much oil as I can get. And then Iran, because Iran is not gonna backstab us. Just gonna stockpile as much as we can, as I said. And then the better engine for our planes is also relatively important. Get our 4th spy. And that's a big problem. Like usually you could have all 3 collab governments on the UK already. It's fine. Again, we won't really have to worry about it, but we're gonna be a little bit weaker. And we are also gonna form Böhmen and Mähren. You could form Czechoslovakia, but with that you get Rosenberg's modifiers a little bit. So that's kind of nice. It's kind of neat. And also something I forgot. The Infanterie Division, we're gonna duplicate that one. We're gonna add Marines, Marines, Marines. There we go. 25 foot for the Marines. And then we shall turn a couple of those into... Oh, we have 112, so we should have enough. Yes, there we go. For all of our actual Marines, we're gonna train this army, we're gonna train this army, we're gonna get this tank out. ASAP, ideally. Oh wait, there we go. I was about to say, would have been a bit scary. We get our tanks over here to Poland. We're gonna push into Plock. We are just gonna cancel this. And we're still a little bit lacking in terms of tanks, but it's fine. Concentrator is kicking in. We are gonna do Danziger War. And even if we are not fully supplied with our tanks, it's gonna be perfectly fine. Like, Poland is not gonna... It's not gonna be a speed bump. Our planes we shall get over here. Ah, fuck, I was a bit too slow with all of our plane production. There we go. Let's get a couple of tanks away from there. And I believe we can also... Yeah, we have too much AA and RT as well. Just invest everything into fighters for now. I guess I should have kept one on... There we go. Something like that. Then we can get the engineers. Italy wants to join. I shall allow Italy to join. Even if I don't necessarily care. Oh god, we actually do have quite a few Marines. Or we could get a couple more Marines. There we go. Perfect. Our attaches will be sent where we please. Then we shall also get maneuver warfare. And I'm gonna get a couple of these marine techs here. Get the doctrines. There we go. One more that's interesting is the ground support integration, and then we have our entire battlefield support doctrine. Or everything that really matters in that doctrine. Yeah, let's get MP. MP 38. Oh, we have radar! Yes! Very important. That is more important than the MP. We're gonna switch over to radar immediately. We are gonna become Spy Master now. And yeah, I forgot about the collab government of the UK again. I mean, 2 is fine, and that's gonna time perfectly. So we're gonna send Edel and Dietrich over here. Yep. We are just gonna, there we go, don't want auto repeat on that. We have Danziger War, and we shall have war. And I believe we can turn on sweaty mode now. Oh, sorry. I just got a relatively important message. Holy fuck. Oh god. So, a little bit outside context. John Parker started Safe Swappers, and he talked about it yesterday, already uploaded it. Lemon Cake already uploaded and edited his version, and I'm next in line. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to finish this quickly. We're gonna stop training all of these guys. You are not getting supplied for some... that's actually important. You guys are gonna assign to that front. You are assigned. You... Okay, I'm just gonna make it otherwise. I'm just gonna make it differently. You all are assigned. These guys can be deleted. We're gonna... half of you stay on the Maginot front, and then you guys stay over here. Okay, we can move these guys up. We're gonna stop training. We're gonna stop... Actually, these guys can still train. The Marines can still train because they are not gonna be in battle for a while. And then we can stop training these guys. Right. We're gonna declare war on Poland. The second Krieg of the world shall start with a bang. We're gonna wait a second. We're gonna start forming the zentrale Planung. And rearmament has always been our goal. Which means we will lose Schacht, but we can now start plundering a couple of nations. Just gonna create a little bit more for the oil. We can delete all of these trades and we can remove one tungsten trade. And then, oh god, what are you missing? Medium flame tanks for some reason, okay. That looked like a ton was missing there for a second. You know, look at this bar. I mean, it's fine by me. Should be medium tanks that are missing, but yeah, there we go. I'm just blind. There we go. Yep. Regardless, those tanks will still perform. And you could micro, but I'm just gonna, there we go. Press the funny little button. Actually, yeah, I am gonna micro. Because I can't watch this. This is atrocious. There we go, just zoom around. Attrition is gonna be a little bit of a bitch, but that's fine. With these we can also start pushing, and then we can push from both sides. We're gonna start pushing with those into Gdynia. Brother Böhme! Okay, no, you are allowed to fall ill. That's fine. We could rescue Operative. Yeah, let's actually rescue Operative. With Helmut. And we cannot get modern Blitzkrieg yet. That's fine. There we go, take Danzig. And then all of this is encircled. Now, as for always with Poland, you could just alter this, but I might as well, you know, get a little bit out of here. A little bit more oomph. These guys are just gonna defend West Germany. All of them. And we're just gonna push into Poznan. Get the supply hub. Again, Poland you can easily auto, but I mean it's just great, you know. Smaller number, better person, you know? Like, 4,000 losses against Poland. And I mean, I'm pushing with infantry right now, and they're doing cheat defense, so we could even bump it even lower. Right, with those tanks, let's just delete orders. And go over here, push into Radom. And then we're gonna push into Slovakia. Wait a little bit, get these guys some planning bonus, get some survivability studies. And once we have the engines, I'm gonna... Ah! We're getting raided. The aerodynamics and avionics facility, I honestly don't really care. I'm not gonna, you know, try too hard to defend here. That thing has done everything that it should be. It gave us radar. That's all I care about. And I know we're pushing in red territory here. We could get some planes here, but I don't care. It's Poland, come on. Poland and the UK will fall. I can guarantee that. There we go. We are just gonna auto that. Zentrale Planung, we are gonna get around the maggot line. Give me Warsaw. Bro, cheat defense. I can't. Oh my god, what? We actually have a veteran tank. A veteran medium tank. That's surprising. Are you pushing up? Aw, come on. Alright, I'm gonna micro then. I'm gonna click myself. This is just atrocious to watch. The way the AI just pushes. There we go. We're gonna cut this Krakow off. And again, just push in with your infantry. And then we shall do Weserübung as well. Get some more fuel. Bro, Poland is just pressing last stand so much. Come on. Just accept it. Okay, let's design a proper fighter then. That should be Fokker, yep. One armor plate, and that is it. We can't really afford much more than that right now, but I mean, that is still gonna shred the Royal Air Force. Right, Weserübung is done. And come on. Come on, Poland. Stop. Stop standing. Alright, yeah, they are pretty much dead. Let's just push into... That should probably knock them out. Oh no, overstacking. Bro, I can't. They are just resisting with everything they've got. It's like that one Polish division that just defended the post office. Come on. I'm not gonna get my planes over here until you're dead, Poland. Come on. Lithuania? What? I've never seen... What? I've never seen that. Okay. I guess I took too long with Poland. Oh god, it's January 1940. I really took my time with Poland here. Yeah. That was all planned. I wanted Lithuania for free. Yes. There we go. Just cruise the tanks over there, and then also that we're gonna get Lutz on the Netherlands border. And as I said, just drive around the Lithuanians. They don't have anybody here. There goes Lithuania. And just clean up this, clean up this, clean up this, and get the tanks over to the Dutch. In the meantime, we are just shredding and shredding. Oh, fuck off, Mussolini! He's actually stealing my airports, and he's not even in the war. There we go. I'm just gonna dump a couple more planes because we are This fight is a little bit tricky, apparently. And now, most importantly, you can... Ooh, right, Lithuania also joined. We can also get Lithuanian gold. I am mostly interested in the Polish gold. Because right now, economy of conquest is at 84%. We shall seize the Polish gold reserves, the Lithuanian gold reserves, and then we can also create the general government and expand it. And... then we can just give him all of Poland. He's gonna be ass at managing it, but that's fine. Make sure you keep Danzig, and there we go. Actually, I did forget about these two. There we go. That way, we won't have to... Oh, fuck! Might be. That's still a new focus tree, you know. Still a couple of kings for myself to manage, but, you know, that's fine. Right, the thingy-majam, Weserübung. Declare war on Denmark, Iceland, and Norway. That way, we will protect Iceland. We will protect Denmark. Iceland will join the... Oh, there we go. Iceland will join the allies. So you can now also get Iceland for free. Otherwise, they would just peace out. Also diversify elite forces, I guess. Get the infantry expert. And get Funk. Now, the Dutch, we can just auto. There we go. And I will add radar. Actually, we built in Rhineland already. Just bump it up. There goes the Dutch. Very important, keep only one general on Belgium and get these guys, the tanks over here as well. Draw arrow. We can get the Dutch, the Reichskommissariat Niederlande, but first we have to seize the gold. Otherwise, you won't be able to seize the gold. Now the gold, oh well, this can also go into the negative, so feel free to just seize gold whenever. We can also, there we go, install the Dutch. Just wait a second until they have the planning bonus. All according to Keikaku. We're gonna seize, we're gonna pressure sweep. Actually, that wasn't a pressure event, that's fine. And declare war on Belgium. Push. Get the Mountaineer Doctrine as well. Tripartite Pact, might as well join. Oh god, what? That was a bit too quick for my liking. Like, that was a blitzkrieg, you know? And there we go, they shall just keep on pushing into... We've been embargoed by Sweden, that's crazy. And we can just auto the front with France. We're gonna seize all of Jutland. And we shall get the... we shall ask for all of this. I don't want you to get my hard-earned stolen land. Fuck off, division! There we go. That should be everything. Or... no. Brabant should not be here. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Then we can also get the Belgian gold reserves. And hi, Merlin. Do you want... Yes. Okay, Merlin wants to come here. Yep. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. Oh! The Belgians had 20 gold. That's crazy. I believe Paris has already fallen. Yep. It's just... Oh, there we go. Wait, what? Triumphant France? I don't think so. What? Okay, I would... That usually doesn't happen. Let me just quickly make a save here. Because I want to see what happens if I press that button. We shall establish Vichy France. There we... Okay. Still worked fine. Then we shall seize the French gold. Now, technically, you don't need to form Vichy, but Vichy is nice because then you get less economy of conquest modifiers and all that. And we're at minus 30% consumer goods right now. We're gonna start this invasion. Dönitz gets all of the modifiers. We're gonna send you to here. We're gonna send you to here. And, oh god, that's already enough. Okay. I thought I had to, you know, put up some planes or something. Now, if the invasion against the UK does not work, even though, you know, like, for me, that worked perfectly. You should get more radars. Ideally, you can also put them here in the Dutch. You can put some fighters over here and some naval bombers, as well as some naval apartments, and then everything should be fine. I will just get the tanks up here and 2 stacks up here. Bulgaria joins the Axis, that's fine. Oh, brother. Now the fun part starts, where I have to manage way too much of an industry. Let's get some CAS going, I guess. There we go, to Kanonenvogel. And of course I assigned Junkers, Focke-Wulf instead of Junkers. We can also upgrade you. More range, yes please. Get the better gun. And now with the invasion of the UK, it can be a little bit tricky, but honestly it should be fine. I'm gonna go down to 4 speed. We're attacking here, we're attacking in Hull and Newcastle. I'm gonna use cheat attack just because it makes this so much easier. There we go, we've landed in Newcastle and in Hull. Very important, with this one we're gonna push up here into the airbase. We're gonna keep one guy here, we're gonna keep one guy here. With these, we're gonna push over here. We're gonna keep one guy here, one guy goes up to this airbase. This airbase is incredibly important. We're gonna dump 24 divisions here. We're gonna dump 24 divisions here. Still don't care about Yugoslavia, even though the event says I should. There we go. Our main goal is just to cut the British Isles up to separate Sweden and England. And also, you know, like this chaos is also very nice. There we go. And now this should be piss easy. We have pretty much won the war against the British. I'm just gonna get some fighters over here to ensure we hold on. deploy those as well. And the British AIs should start freaking out. There we go. Well, we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna hold. And then we can get Totaler Krieg. Yay, finally. Actually, the British AI does not even freak out that much, but it's very important we hold those two air bases because we're gonna start tearing into the Royal Navy, Royal Air Force. There we go. A lot of British divisions have left. Now, the way that the British AI works for the invasion, or when you do a Sea Lion, they will constantly keep on ramming into you, even if they don't have manpower anymore. So it is fairly easy to hold, in my opinion. Now, if you're a miner, it is probably absolutely annoying and all that. But for Germany, it is relatively easy. Just gonna do a little bit of pushing here because the British are a little bit defensive, honestly. Like, they haven't rammed into me at all. But even if they do, you know, like, these divisions are supplied. We have our navy set up here. That's all just, this is all fine. Even if the British were to actually pull some punches. Now, one thing that is very important, you get a defense for... Wait, oh, you are down here. Oh, this is the guy down here. Where are you then? Oh, here. And I guess we can also declare war on Luxembourg. French Navy, I don't care. Just build more destroyers, I guess. And then we get this guy to area defense the ports. Belgium, North Frankreich. Need a German official. And if you want to, you can transfer all of this to Belgium. I don't think it matters. Yeah, we do get a little bit more consumer goods, but that's fine. There goes Luxembourg, and we can almost get... No, we cannot get the Luxembourgian gold. A whole 4% consumer goods that we cannot get. Actually, a bit so... This is actually surprising. The British AI is not at all aggressive here right now. Again, for holding it doesn't matter, but this makes my pushing... This is honestly bad for me. Because if they just ram into us, they will eventually run out of fuel and everything. Air detection is just ass. I guess we can build an air radar base up here. And we might as well call Italy in. He's gonna get a bit of war score, but he's also gonna help with occupying a little bit of the British AI. Which might make them more desperate, really. Look at this tank, there's nothing here anymore. There we go. All of these guys down here are encircled, out of supply, and pretty much dead. And then we're just gonna get everything ready for auto key achieved. This is honestly one of our most important focuses, because once we have that one, everything is secured. Romania? Romania, yes please. Okay, for the British, just micro a little bit. Oh, there we go. Supply is They are dealing quite a bit of supply damage. Convoys are slowly falling. Wait, did I... Wait, no. These are fighters. Oh, I was looking at the British front. Like, how do we only have 200 fighters here? That doesn't make sense. There we go. The British have started attacking a bit more. I guess we're still fine. We're still fine. Just spread those out in case we need more ports. Infantry expert. That's also going to make holding easier. Oh, come on. All right, I'm on 4 speed. That's why it's so slow. There we go. Hungary joins. And then we're just gonna try and clean up this pocket up here. Encircle these guys as well. I don't really care about Hungary, so they can just get Transylvania. It matters to me not. Alright, they have grinded themselves up a little bit. Not insanely much. I am just gonna see if we can get our tanks over here. Supply might be a bit of a bummer, but I mean, that should be fine. Those tanks are strong. Good genes. Might be... Okay, we're just gonna wait a second. Let's just push into here. Logistics wizard, yes! That's gonna help insanely much. Honestly, I've done a couple of sea lions, and this is definitely my sloppiest one, but I guess that's just when the cameras are rolling. There we go. The supply is just absolute dog water. But the tanks, even with all of the... Just don't look at the screen right now. Even with all of the modifiers, the tanks are still, you know, just gonna crush. And I guess I'm gonna get... Oh. Yeah, there we go. Let's just get half of you up here. Okay, we're gonna get the tanks out again. Wait, fuck, I didn't build the new tanks yet. And I'm hungry. Like, honestly, that's my biggest problem right now. I am just hungry. There we go. Bump it down to 10 speed, because flame tanks are not faster anyway. Could get the Swiss gold, but I think I am fine. I believe the right one combined, yeah, combined arms. Yeah, like the biggest problem right now is just the British are not grinding up on me. But I am so peggable. There we go. I believe the British AI has finally realized that they are under attack. Like, that's the problem. My invasion pretty much relies on the British being stupid. Actually, I should have gotten the other decision with Denmark. That's fine. I just saw the PP right now and I was like, yeah, I want PP. Where's our economy right now? 22%. Okay, and we get 3.5 a day. The British are sitting at almost no manpower. Okay, if the British had a bit more manpower, I would transfer my land to Belgium right now, but the British will just keep grinding a little bit and then we can attack in 1 or 2 months. Let's also get the better landing craft. Oh no! Ethiopia joins against us. There we go. It's gonna try and push up here. And the British, not out of manpower, they have mobilized again. Okay, that's a bummer. Soviets are justifying, but that's just for Bessarabia, so we don't need to worry. And you know what? I'm actually gonna get the Fallschirmjäger, just so we can spend our army air XP on something. Alright. British Air Force should be gone. Only 500 planes left, that's fine. Because now we are actually gonna start using our own CAS. Because two can play at that game, Mr. Churchill. I have there we go, thank you. Finland, honestly, I mean, yeah, I guess we can just send it over. Get a little bit of help in Barbarossa, but I don't really care about Finland. They're just gonna steal my land. Alright, let's see. Those tanks can definitely push now. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's just supply with tanks is too big of an issue. You can also get a Logi Wizard, yes. And the army logistics. And as far as I know, Germany is the only nation that... never mind. Oh, right, I don't have paratroopers research. That would get access to all 3 branches. But I mean, the paratrooper branch is based stupid anyway. Okay, let's hopefully just push through here. If not, I might actually have to get some naval bombers. I guess that's a problem, yeah. Usually I would have built some naval bombers, but because we just pushed into the UK without issue, or just because we landed here without issue, I didn't have to, and that actually, you know, does hurt us a little bit here. There we go. Overran all of them. And now these guys have supply because they have another port. And come on, please, just auto this. Ah, come on. There we go. I'm just gonna run into London. That should be fine. They shouldn't be encircled. There we go. And that's it. Sea Lion, very easy. I mean, it was a bit trickier because the UK did not grind up against us, but if they do, it is very easy. And we have 5,000 points, which I will immediately use for the UK and for Free France, and the Dutch are very important. I guess we might as well get Lithuania. And all of those other miners around here. Because I do love miners. All right, that is... Because we do have so many points, I am gonna play this strategically. We're gonna demand everything. We're gonna get Ethiopia for free. We're gonna get Greece. We're gonna get Poland. But with Poland, you have to be a little bit careful, because Italy actually gives you land. Danzig, Poznan, Gdynia. Katowice. And that one to the General Gouvernement. Okay, very nice. The rest we will take, and then we can start working on India. And then take everything from India as well. And then we should be demanding everything except for the stuff that we get from Italy. And we're just gonna stick to our guns here. Come on. It's a piece of Poland. Come on, you have no business here, Italy. I know it's Rome and all that, but come on. Right, and then we're just gonna get a couple more boats. And that is it. There we go. Now we can also get the British gold, which will help us a little bit, just for a while. We could create some more Reichskommissariate, but I honestly don't care. I'd rather keep all of this myself. The British we can put on... Actually, I'm gonna put everything on local police. And then the British we can put on civ oversight. Harsh quarters is just nice for the war. For the duration of it. Right, Civ Oversight. And then let us get... Do we have enough for the autarky? Yes, we are missing the fuel. And for the fuel, I have a little trick that's called infrastructure. I do believe that should be enough now. If not, we might have to build a little bit over here. Transit right in Sweden, you can just pressure Sweden the entire time. It does not matter. Sweden will just accept. Okay. So much to manage now as well. There we go. I don't really care about all of these. We're just gonna assign whoever. And we're gonna send every single one of our spies to Vladivostok. That's certainly not suspicious. 6 Germans suddenly arriving in Vladivostok after the Allies capitulated. I mean, I guess it does make sense, you know. They're fleeing the government and all that, so... A bit late, but, you know, it's believable. At least, I guess. Oh, brother. Too much. Our economy is too great now. Legitimately suffering from success. Huh? No, you have no fucking right. That's my land. Wait, we only have 60 oil here. Oh god! Oh god! Wait, no. For a second I thought the US landed in here, but they can't. They can't. Okay. Everything's fine. We're not at war with the US. Bit surprised why we only have this little extracted. I mean, delivery penalty, but why? We should have enough convoys. There we go. I believe we can do it now. No, we cannot do it now. I guess I should have done a short focus in the meantime. But I just want to get autarky as soon as we can. Is there anything stupid we can get? Triumph at will. There we go. Let's go. Get our army over to the Soviet Union. Might as well train you. Bro, I'm really hungry and I want to piss and I just want to finish this before I... Ah, come on, give me autarky! Okay, we have already built all of this here. Okay, I guess we'll have to take a look at oil then. I suppose in the future I should justify on Romania. And then, you know, like, so that they join the Allies and all that. That would actually make this a little bit more consistent. Because I don't need Romania in my faction anyway. Or you can do TOA cheesing with Venezuela. That's probably the best thing you could do. Does Hugo have any oil? I really don't like that I changed this. There we go. No! It's just Romania. Huh. The thing is, in my test runs, this worked. We did have enough oil back then. You know what? I'm just gonna kick Romania. And we do have a WAF until July. Actually, that's almost. Oh, 270 days. Ah, come on. Iraq, 185 days. Ah, right, because we went with Neugaard. I don't think importing oil works anymore for this. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, that's fine. I guess we're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Justify on the Soviet Union. Oh, they flipped. Hugo flip. Wait, how are you still here? Fate of Hugo. We are just gonna do a Croatian puppet. I believe that. Oh no. Okay, they did force our hand. That is perfectly fine by me. Bummer about Romania, but actually there we go. We're gonna use that to our advantage. We're gonna do this. We're gonna justify on Iraq. Oh, you're not a major? No, come on. Bummer about Croatia. Oh well. This entire guide is collapsing. Romania, come on, join, please. Oh, fuck, I know what I did. I don't have the resource gain efficiency things that I usually, oh, okay. Note to self, add that into the video. There we go. With that, you can get auto key achieved. And I will just take a quick break and then we can take Russia. Alright, let's just quickly finish this. There shouldn't be that much more left. I mean, we're just gonna build air bases on the Russian front. We're gonna build a radar station. We're gonna... Oh. I mean, do I care about You go. There we go. I don't care. Congratulations, ass borders. One cool thing is we have quite a bit of master impact, so potentially we can get Denmark. Actually, we probably won't be able to get Denmark, but you know, I think. There we go. Let's prepare the collaboration government against the Soviets, and they have already found a couple of our Germans. That's a bummer. These guys are gonna leave, and then we're gonna put you on quiet until then. I guess we can hire 2 more spies. Now, the film director is kind of nice. The more operatives are also nice, but honestly, yeah, let's get the film. The operatives. Heydrich. And right, I wanted to take a look at. Right, I was thinking about building the Ratte, but we actually need to. We first need to get the super heavy tank, which means we need to get the heavy tank first. Yes, wow. There we go. Porsche gives us the most research bonus. Might as well put AA up everywhere. Get our planes from the British Isles over here. Actually, that's the point. Yeah, we can just start dumping our entire industry into planes. There we go. Autarky has been achieved. Consumer good problems are no more. Mifo bills are gone. And honestly, like, I don't even need to do the rest of this game anymore. I guess it's just that simple, really. There we go. Justification is ready. We're just gonna declare war. The Soviets are gonna attack, finish winter war, continuation war. We are gonna dump these fighters to defend, and then we're gonna dump 2,000 fighters here as well. What do we need for the new order? Just Russia, Leningrad, Moscow, Stalingrad, and we have to be at peace. Okay. Or rather, you know, we have to control every single state that we own, which pretty much means we have to be at peace or nobody is in our country. Okay, the Soviets are just pouring all the planes up here for some reason. I guess we shall match them. Okay, fuck off. There we go. Take your fucking attaché. It's annoying. Ooh, medium flame tanks have been drained. Stockpile. That's fine. There we go. That ought to fix that problem. Birke. Sure, give me resources. Is that all? Okay, that is the entire Soviet Air Force. Once this is gone, we won't have to worry about anything anymore. I mean, we don't have to worry about anything at all, but, you know. Oh, they have actually pushed us down here. What an interesting development. It does not matter either. There we go. Since the Soviets are pretty much out of manpower already, or out of planes, I guess we can also just put up 2,000 cars everywhere. And sure, you can push into the Soviet Union. Oh, that's fighter. Oops. You can push into the Soviet Union, do some blitzkrieging, Barbarossing, encircling and all that, but what the fuck is the point? So long as the Soviets grind themselves down, I am just gonna comply. There we go. Might as well get helicopters going. Venezuela. Sure. Oh god. The industry. It's too much. Alright, let's also start producing a couple more of our Panzers. There we go, 8 is fine. Just missing a light. Oh, that's the... right. I don't care about that division. I want the Infanterie Division. There we go. That's more like it. $14 of those. All right, Manstein. Let's free the Baltics. Merlin, okay. Geh weg. Merlin. There we go. He was just getting pissy. You know what? Might as well get Uranverein. Let's get the rockets until then, and then we can get the research bonus for the nukes. Okay, simply push. All doing should be fine. Are we doing? Yeah, we are doing all of the co-op governments on the Soviet Union. Not super important, but I mean, it's just gonna save you a headache. There we go. Let's also give this guy a couple more buffs, I guess. Just because it's funny. Soviets are out of manpower and pretty much out of planes now. I believe we have all of the Blitzkrieg buffs. Yeah. Okay, what's our... One thing that I do kind of... that I don't really like, that we can't get Supreme Leader. Even though we have capitulated more than 2 major countries. But it's fine. Switzerland exists, is at peace. Current ruling party is not communist, is not in a faction or in a faction at peace with the German Reich. What? Did Switzerland flip? What? Oh, come on. Why is Vichy here? Wait, why is Vichy in my faction? Okay, sure, I'll take it. I don't care. Oh, helicopters. I don't remember what their speed was at the top of my head. I think it should still be fine. I think it was above 10. Or it was 10. So let's go with the reliability one. $1.5 million Soviets. And honestly, that is just like, with the amount of industry you have, you can just battle plan the Soviets, but I still think it's just good practice to do some smaller encirclements here, you know. Let's, for example, push into Smolensk, make sure we have the supply hub. So let's just push into Minsk. And I guess in the meantime, let us get the nuclear research facility. There we go. Just one. Bit of a bummer that I can't do this. I can't bypass crossing the Atlantic. Ski-Jäger is also nice, just for the cold acclimatization factor. Will help us a little bit in the Soviet Union. Did he mobilize again? Because he's pushing so much. Yeah, he mobilized again. Okay. Alright. For Barbarossa, just make sure these offensives are small. And there we go. It's a bit of a weird one. Yeah, let's keep on pushing. We do have enough backup here. Yeah, that's why I wanted to push into... Okay, we have to micro this. The AI is not gonna focus enough on the supply hub, and with the lack of supply, we do need to focus. There we go. Attack from two sides, and then Smolensk should fall. If not, we get some planes in here. But we can do it without the planes, I know. I trust. There we go. We have supply up. Supply up is linked. And then we are just gonna get an offensive. Something like over here into Novgorod. Yes. Off! Okay, Japan goes to war. I will let them. That's fine. I don't really care. And you know what? Let's just quickly close the pocket here. Could make it a little bit larger, but this is fine. Japan still hasn't dealt with China. There we go. I'll let... What? No! That was the Japanese-American War! Why did you join against the Soviet Union? Oh, come on. I wanted to have Barbarossa to myself. Okay, it matters not. Let's get our 14 tanks out. And then it is really time to battle plan here. Very small Soviet pocket. Oh, come on. Did you really have to declare war on Iran? Do you not have something else to worry about right now, Stalin? Honestly, I'm not even gonna commentate that much because, like, it's Barbarossa. I've done this thing like 80 times already on this channel. So if you ever need something, just watch one of those times. Like, we have every single factory in the world. There's nothing stopping us anymore. There we go. Helicopter is ready. We are immediately gonna do logistics and helicopter logistics. They're just overrunning. And then I will funnel everything that we have into helicopters. Oh, I never added I never added logistics to these guys. There we go. We don't need the artillery on these. Although I guess we could wait a little bit. Huh? Do we already have that? Okay. That was quick with our helicopters. And you know what? Let's just push into Moscow. This is not even a strategic push. I'm just gonna go full balls to the walls. Brazil wants to join the Axis. Oh god. Oh, come on. Just take the supply up, then you have supply again. Make the front a little bit bigger as well. And look at that, they suddenly can push. Unbelievable. Yep, not much to talk about. I'm battle planning Barbarossa with tanks right now because we have 780 factories. Like, There we go. Every single division now has helicopters. Shame we can't see them on the map though. Yikes! 6 million Russians? 5 million Russians for my 200,000. I mean, sure. Par for the course, I guess. Oh, wait, what? Another event. Oh, that's cool. Another collaborator event. No, wait, I want paratroopers. And sure, let's do the campaign instructions against the Soviet. Okay, I guess we will not do a blitzkrieg decision against the Soviet Union. Because we own the Soviet Union now. Yeah, I really don't like the new color for Hungary. It just looks like somebody took a shit. No, I don't have enough points. There we go. Also the Soviet ships. And I mean, even before this, there we go. I guess we can do the new order now. No, we cannot because of Japan. Fuck you. Whatever. There we go. We could even form the collab government on the Soviet Union, but that's fine. I mean, there's nothing else that we really can do at this point. So, sure, we can dunk on the US or Japan, but there's not really any point.